Hey everybody, Sylvia K. And who says that cats aren't good watchdogs? I came out this morning to feed my kitties their breakfast, and Mondi, my oldest cat, who's always been my best watchdog, let me know right off the bat that there was a pig way off in the distance in my yard. So I had a pile of grass raked up here, and he rooted all around it. And good thing I never took my double snare down. So I went in the back along this trail where I've caught my 300-pound pig, and I reset that trap. I can't see much where he came through here unless he was just walking. But yeah, I do see now where he put his nose down here. So there's a good possibility that he will mosey along this way. Now I've already set this snare, but I'm not going to bait it till later this afternoon because pigs come out early in the morning and around dusk 30. So this was a little fallen down and overgrown in here. So I had to beat my way in. Still beating my way in. The other good reason why I don't bait it until I'm pretty sure that they're going to come out is because these birds around here watch every single little thing you do. And as soon as they think you put some food down, here they come. So I've got this tree right here leaned over, and I've got my snare set down here. And I was just thinking the other day, it's about time for a pig to be moseying along. I think November 11th is when I caught one last year. This right here is about the best watchdog you'll ever hope to find. His name is Mondevo. I call him Mondi for short, and he's about 13 years old, and he always lets me know when something's going on. He is a very smart cat. Mondi, Mon. Nick, leave him alone. Mondi, meow meow. Yeah, and he has very bedroom eyes. Okay, so what I've done here now, I have pulled my string down all the way with my toggle on it to see about where it goes. And then that's when you put your loop in. And I've hammered it into the ground here on each side. And then I take a stick and basically measure it and see about where I'm going to put my stake here to hold it. And you don't want your stick to be real long. You don't want it to be short at all. And so what I've done now is I've taken my loop here and I've opened it up pretty wide, and I've set it on this side, and I've got the second loop on this side just barely on top of the stick. And so, and you put your toggle in this way, not on the outside. And so when this stick gets shoved, it'll release. And you want to check that out a couple of times before you leave, because sometimes you're not here where your toggle is, will get hung up and your snare won't release. So anyway, I'm going to wait till about pig 30 before I put some bait out here, because otherwise the birds will just come and eat it all, and 9 times out of 10 they end up setting the snare off too. So also you want to make sure that your tree is relatively sturdy enough to hold your line. And what I have here is real heavy duty parachute cord. And one is thinner than the other, but that don't make no never mind, because the thin one is what caught the last pig that was here last year. And he got caught around his nose. So anyway, wish me luck. And if a local boy can give you kudos for setting a snare, especially being an old wahine, well, I think some young boys ought to be able to catch some pigs. So hopefully within the next day or so, I'll have me a pig. He came and rooted around all this grass here looking for worms. So I think maybe I'll rake up this grass some more so he can root it around again, or thinks he can root it around again. So meantime, I've got the little monster locked up because I don't want him to come out here and set a snare, because this actually could kill him if it were to get around his neck, and also could do some damage to his leg. So anyway, like I said, wish me luck, and that's all I have for now. Hopefully I'll have a pig tomorrow. Bye-bye.